Culture Junkies, welcome back to another great episode of Culture Junkies Live. I am your host, Kenshiro, and today we're going to be previewing some of the new stuff we're going to be watching this fall that's getting ready to come out, whether it be anime, movies, TV shows, anything running the gamut. We're also going to do some of Daidakuji's picks right here live on the show as well. And speaking of Daidakuji, him and joining me on the show is the great Daidakuji and Simon Says. What is up, fellas?
The same old, but thumbs up to. Oh, hey, hold up. Get down and set up through the lava. There we go.
Thumbs up to
everything, just life in general.
Oh, just life in general. I hear you. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. We're super happy here in Detroit because we blissfully just watched for the past 72 hours both of the prominent sports teams in town win their games. Monday night, it was the Lions with a dominating performance against the Seattle Seahawks. And for the past 2 days, the Detroit Tigers done shocked the world, beating Houston in a sweep. Today, come from behind with a glorious 4-run eighth inning.
Did you see that stat that said that the Houston Astros in the last 47 games have never lost, winning the lead going into the eighth until today?
a lot of records were broken today. A lot of for the past 7 years, the Houston Astros have always been in the ALCS. Not today, friend.
Not today. No more for you, Verlander. You left us.
You know, a lot of people were kind of salty about that. It's like I saw someone on Twitter was like, take that. You shouldn't. That's what you get for stealing Verlander from us. And I was like, wait a minute. Is it stealing if we trade him?
Traded him?
Yeah.
And he was like, it is now. It's like it is now. I'm like, oh, come on.
So okay, since when?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then Jared Goff had a perfect game.
Yeah.
18 for 18, man. How about that? 18 for 18 for Mr. Jared Goff. I mean, as he was going, like the one thing that could have threatened it was that pass in the end zone that was incomplete. I think it was for a touchdown, and it got called back for a penalty. Therefore, because it gets called back for a penalty, it doesn't count. What happened to Dido? Like he just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. We lost Dido's connection. He'll be back, I suppose, sometime soon. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, I guess it'll just be you and I in the dual slot. So it'll just
time to duel.
That's funny. That's funny. But no, man. I mean, the Tigers. I was watching the day to breath to death. Like it was just when Parker Meadows hit that home run. I was like, yeah. It's like we gonna get it, and then AJ Hinch brings the kid in, and they pitching him. I'm just like, okay, I get it. This is really arrogant. Like, you really sure you should be doing this? Like pitching the kid like this in this spot? But I get it. He wanted to get him some playoff experience. Putting, pressure burst pipes, as they always say, right?
Yep.
So putting him in that spot, making him try and see what he's got under pressure. He didn't do bad. His defense let him down a little bit, but he didn't do bad. And as people said afterwards, nobody hit hard off of him. It wasn't like they were roping line drives, into left and right and center. Like, no,
they were like, it was like most of their grounders.
Yeah, it was like blue singles or grounders. Yeah, it wasn't really even that
hard.
No,
the one that won the game was a straight up grounder. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, I don't know where Dado is. We'll make sure he hopefully he'll come back. We'll have to text him, get on the phone line. But anything new been going on in your world? What you been checking? Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
This past 4 or 5 days has been
just bad.
Just bad for fans. Like as far as like we're losing celebrities. Yeah, we lost. We lost Chris Christopherson.
Yep.
And speaking of which, if you haven't heard the story or the accounting of of him basically dressing down Toby Keith over like some political stuff. Oh, it's great reading. You should read that. That was what he did. The man was a true OG. Like he was he served in the military. He was a Marine. He was I think he was an Army Ranger or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was as real as it gets, and he was very progressive. He wasn't like some of these fake conservative dudes that when it was like strong military and all this other kind of stuff. No, he was kind of upstanding dude. Losing Maggie Smith, lost John Amos just a few days
Dikembe
ago.
Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo. I didn't even
I
know that
didn't.
man had.
I didn't
know he had
either.
cancer.
I did not either.
Yeah,
They kept that straight to the vest, man.
Yes, man. And obviously, 2 days ago, losing John Amos.
Yep.
Obviously our
Don't forget about
heroes.
John Austin. We lost him.
Oh yes, lost John Aston. Yes, lost him as well. A lot of people over these past like 5-6 days.
Yeah, it was like it was like the weekend. It was just like everyone.
And selfishly, I could say, I for one was very happy that John Aston got to be Taggart again in Beverly Hills Cop Axel F on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I think it was really good. It was literally like slipping into an old shoe. Like that's how smooth it was for him and for Judge Reinhold and Eddie Murphy as that chemistry that they had together. It was great to see. I loved seeing it so much. I was like, man, do another one with your boys. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, it'll never be the same. That's probably the end of the Beverly Hills Cop movies. Because how you gonna do it without Taggart? They already did it one time with Beverly Hills Cop 3, right?
Yeah.
With Beverly Hills Cop 3,
it didn't feel right without Taggart. It didn't,
right?
It didn't feel right.
Yeah, it didn't feel right at all. It's like I don't know what the reasons was that he wasn't a part of Beverly Hills Cop 3, but
I vaguely remembered, and this was a rumor that he just wasn't available or something like that. I could be wrong.
and that happens. That happens. That happens. So it's not a big deal. But Beverly Hills Cop 3 just didn't feel the same without him in it. It was just kind of odd from my perspective. It was kind of weird. So let's see if we can find out what happened to Dido and see if he will come back.
He abandoned us.
Yeah, he abandoned us. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let's see. Let's text him now. Say, D, are you coming? Are you okay? Can you come back into the show? So what else has been going on from your neck of the woods? Like, how's everybody doing? Iguana Man, I saw your message, highlighted it. Good to see you.
Yeah, Verlander. I would love to see that if they actually decide to like bring him back. That'd be cool. He's retired here.
I think he's over the hill. Clearly, he doesn't. He was injured. Okay, so he had a few difficult. D says he had a few difficult technical difficulties. He'll be back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was like, because like watching them certain games, I just caught a couple clips. I was like, his fastball is not what it used to be. Change up is basically I relied too much on the change up, I believe, but it is what it is. I think that's like when a pitcher his velocity starts going down, that's what they like try to like patent their game off of. It's like change ups or like other varied pitches and like that. And hell, like I said, if they start losing velocity, there's no way in hell they're gonna start throwing curveballs and shit like that. It's like that's the one thing that because like I remember it's like a long time ago, like watching like Real Sports. They were showing like kids nowadays getting their Tommy John surgery early because they were throwing and literally just throwing curveballs before they even hit the major league. So I was like, so
but Verlander has always had a wicked curve, wicked slider, so he can still rely on that. I think the problem is going to be with him is that because he doesn't have the same spin rate, velocity on it, it becomes a lot easier to hit. And when you can't do that, then you might as well hang it up. The man is 42, I think they said.
Yeah.
if he decides to retire, like if he takes like a flight, like a sign for a minimum league, a minimum with the Tigers, and
The
then just say,
veteran minimum.
yeah, veteran minimum, takes
Yeah.
it with the Tigers and decides to retire, then it wouldn't be a big deal. Dido is back. Good welcome back. He had a few technical difficulties, and then now has supposedly been solved.
Yes.
Yep. So
I'm back. I don't know what I missed, but yeah, go Tigers, go Lions, and not go this route or whatever. Just all of a sudden want to take a crap right in the middle of our show. Like, hey guys, you doing the show? You doing the show? Okay,
right,
boop,
right.
I'm gonna put a plug.
Right. Exactly. So yeah. So honestly, first thing, I guess since we are talking a little source, we can get this out of the way. So we got to give Dido his picks for the week. He hasn't put them in. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get that out of the way, and then we can move to some of the more fun stuff. And fun by fun, I mean
more fun. Oh my gosh, you just downplayed sports. Holy shit, bro! You said more fun.
Yeah, it's more fun. More fun.
You said more fun.
Yeah, more fun, as in more fun stuff, not more fun as in. You look, man. Just bring up the damn list. Bring up the list.
I got the list. I'm just very much surprised. Guess I hear since no Twitch. Are we not on Twitch?
That's news to me. That's news to me.
Everything is dumping on us. What is going on?
So let me like it says Twitch is it says Twitch was live, so I don't know what the deal is.
Let's see what's going on. Twitch's app on their phones is different now. Now it's acting like Facebook or whatever.
Bookface.
Not Facebook.
We're live on Twitch. I don't know what.
What's that other one? Yeah. Not Facebook. TikToks. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, Marcus, you could always come over to the YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that we're live, buddy.
What's up, Brian?
We're showing it right there. Yeah, it says they were live, buddy. See, it says they were live, buddy.
Hey, look, man, that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
They were live, buddy.
That's enough of that.
He's doing that on purpose. He's doing that on purpose.
Like, please don't do that. Don't do that. What's up to Brian? Yeah, what's up to Brian Cannon? Or again, Marcus, you could always come over to the YouTube as well. You could chill, watch it on your TV, and then you could chat via your phone and put us on the big screen. We're trying to be big time anyway.
Yeah,
big time babies.
All right, so let's pick some.
Let's
do a few picks. We're not gonna do all of them. We'll do the rest of them off air, but we'll pick some of the biggest matchups that we have. Obviously, full disclosure, the Lions are on the bye. The Lions are on a bye, so we don't have to worry about the Lions this week. What's up to Sharita? Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
yes, Brian. Exactly. My man knows. Yeah, I'm rocking that boy proudly. Rocking that boy proudly. Yeah, look at them Tigers, boy. And so is Dido. Yeah, look at them Tigers, man.
Yeah, baby.
Man. Side note. I was gonna say congratulations to Marcus Smith, but then I remembered that Carolina kind of crapped the bed a little bit, or kind of got beat this week. So can't really give them props. I give them props last week. They do look a little bit better now that they switched out
their quarterback.
Clearly overrated Bryce Young. Clearly overrated. NFL Week 5. So Week 5's schedule. Let's pick. So one of the hottest teams in the league is the Washington Commanders. They are at home against the Cleveland Browns, which the sooner they can get out from the sooner they can get out from under Deshaun Watson, I think the better they will be.
They got the favorite to the Commanders big time.
Yeah, and they should be, because unlike the Browns, clearly the Commanders got a quarterback. And they young. Clearly they got a quarterback. So,
question: Don't the if they try to get under him, don't they owe him $28 million or something?
Oh yeah, that shit is fully guaranteed, which is wild. I could even when they pulled him.
Dude, when they signed,
I could believe they did. I was like, this is done.
Yeah,
This
and
is
the
so dumb.
and the other 31 owners was like, "What the f are y'all doing?"
Exactly. It's like fully guaranteed, and he been trash ever since. I thought Ben Simmons stole money. That dude Deshaun Watson totally stole money. But anyway,
He stole money. He's got them at gunpoint, holding them hostage. That's what that
for
is.
real though. Yeah, man. So
But yeah, Washington.
take the Commanders. I don't. I'd put that as a high lock. I don't want to say an absolute lock, but
You
I
know how
put it
they
as a high
say
lock.
every given Sunday something weird can happen.
Oh
You
yeah,
got the
and
Commanders,
that has
so
totally happened. That has
It's
totally
totally.
happened. 100%.
I'm gonna put him is that at least 10 confident
Yeah, yeah. I'd say that.
out
I'd
of a
say that.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's another good one, right? Here's another good one, right? The Cowboys, who seemingly are the biggest
Don't
underachievers in the world,
they playing the Steelers?
they're playing the Steelers in Pittsburgh. You can go ahead and lock
You
that.
like that with Steelers?
That's a lock. The
They
Steelers
don't
gonna
On the
beat them.
Steelers?
Yeah,
Yes,
Really?
that's a lock, dude.
Michael Parsons not playing. This
Yep.
DeMarcus
DeMarcus Lawrence is
Lawrence is
gone
out.
too. Yeah, no,
He's
that's
out
a
for about
lock.
a month. He's out.
Yeah,
out
that's a
about
lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot. Their defense
So
already couldn't stop nobody. They really
a
can't
run.
stop nobody now.
you
Yeah.
guys seem very confident about that.
Oh yeah, I'm super confident about that. Now
They can't stop
the
the
only-
run.
they can't stop nothing. They can't stop anything. They can't
All
stop
right.
anything. And the Steelers still have a good defense because they got
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt. Got TJ Watt. So
All
who
right.
cares?
I'm putting him at 11.
Yep. So I put him higher than that.
You want higher than that?
I put him
Let's see
higher
how
than that.
confident.
I put him higher than
What?
that.
13, 14? Highest is
Mhm.
14 this week for some strange reason.
Yep.
We only got 14 games going on this week.
I go.
Yeah. That must be it. So the only other game I think there's a big one, pretty important. The Bengals and the Ravens, they're at Cincinnati. That's a pretty big game. Like the Bengals, they finally got one last week,
but
they didn't look the greatest. They didn't look the greatest.
Is gonna.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's just gonna run over them.
Oh, the way Derrick Henry showed out, that man is over 30. He was outrunning young whippersnappers. That was an embarrassment. That was an embarrassment on Sunday Night Football.
I'm surprised. Hey, that had me. That was a flashback to what he did to Josh Norman on the dude.
Yes, man.
He did not yeet nobody, but I was hoping that he would.
Dog. First play from scrimmage and that dude turned on the afterburners was gone. I was like, dog, come on, get out of here. Anyway, so that's the only other pick I would say. Definitely take the Ravens over the Bengals at home. I don't know what the spread is. What's the spread?
They got the Ravens supposed to win by 2.5 points, so they got to score 3 for me to win. Because I learned about that bull crap. If it's 6 points and they beat them by 6 points, you don't win. You got to do more. No, then it should be the points that it should be. If they got to win by 7 points, it's 7 points, not 6 points.
In some leagues, there's a thing known as a push. Like you could do that and do that, but obviously that's not this league. But are you asking me, are the Ravens better than 2 points better than the Bengals? That's absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna
yes.
make those the highest ones, and we're gonna see how this go.
We'll see what the rest of the ones are. So one thing I wanted to show, because we're gonna be talking about looking forward, what's there to look forward to now that the fall is here. The weather is weather's colder. We're gonna be staying inside more, probably not getting out as much. This has been a great summer, by the way. Great summer weather-wise. Obviously, we live in Michigan. We don't have to deal with hurricanes. Our hearts go out to everybody that's down there suffering from the massive devastation of the hurricanes, like whole towns.
Beware the alligators, because they're like invading.
Yeah, have been completely wiped out with people without power, without food. So hopefully, if you're out there, you're watching this on your phones, hopefully safe and sound. Hopefully we can take your mind off of some of that misery. So, one of the things that we know is coming out, we're looking forward to a lot of new anime, a lot of new movies, a lot of new video games, and all this other kind of stuff that that we're looking forward to. One thing that I definitely want to look at was Yakuza. The Yakuza, and what I mean by not Yakuza the video game, Yakuza the TV show that's coming to Amazon Prime. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, obviously it's in Japanese. You can't really translate.
Okay.
But this is one of Dido's favorite games of all time.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Same for Waffles. Don't forget.
But we haven't.
I just caught his ass playing it not too long ago.
I'm playing part 5 right now, and I kind of got screwed over. I made a little complaint about it. I know you Sony heads out there will, be on PlayStation jock no matter what, but there is one flaw that, in my honest opinion, makes the Xbox better, and that's the quick resume. Quick resume is friggin' amazing. I love it, and okay, it's kind of my fault because I didn't save. Because I was treating it like the Xbox, because on the Xbox, I save when I can, and if I don't, I just exit out of the game, and I come right back to where I left off, literally. But my PlayStation is supposed to be able to do that as well, and it has done that from time to time, but then this time, it exited out of the game. I guess it was just too long, because I played it last August 30th, I played it again on September 30th, and it says, hey, fuck you. You were waiting too long.
Honestly, it's probably a good thing you can't hear the trailer, GQ, because obviously we can get copyright struck, but
yeah, we're not getting that.
We can get copyright struck for even not for just for the video anyway. But hopefully that is. But honestly, like I said, it was in Japanese. You couldn't really hear it, but it looks good. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm actually interested now. I actually want to watch this now.
So you hadn't seen that trailer before?
No, I've not. Yeah,
it looks like it's better than the movie, because they did come up with a Yakuza movie years ago, and that movie was not good at all.
Yeah, you had said the Yakuza movie was totally not like the game at all, right?
They tried to put some of the plot points from the first game in the movie that I saw, but there was just like characters that weren't there that had nothing to do about it. It had like these 2 characters that were robbing a convenience store. It was a heat wave going through, and everybody was, and it was like, this has nothing to do with this shit. Get away from that. And he says Xbox quick resume can cause crashes. Well, I've never had any problem with my Xbox quick resume.
I haven't either.
And my PlayStation form a quick resume unsaved, or it just quit out of the game. It quit out of the game. I had to load it back up, and I take full responsibility that I didn't save as often as I should have. I had concepts of saving, but I
didn't save. You had concepts?
Saving. I
had concepts of saving.
Concepts of saving. I love that.
Bro, you might as well just bring out a damn memory card if that's the case. Shit.
Oh, exactly. Man.
It was my assumption that my game was still going to be there.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. I had assumptions of saving. No, that's good. That was
concepts.
Good. No, but seriously though, Yakuza as a TV series looks really good. I'm looking forward to that. What are some of the other stuff that you guys are looking forward to, whether it be a movie, anime, video game in the fall? What are we going to be doing to kind of occupy our time? Dido, maybe you should be exempt for this, because all you're going to be doing is playing games anyway, and there's going to be games.
I'm trying to play stuff. I'm trying to watch stuff. It's just ridiculous for me.
I got 3 movies.
What you got,
guys, for Halloween? You guys like horror?
I love horror movies.
Well, Terrifier 3 is coming out.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone's. That's it seems it's gonna be in theaters October 11th. Everybody's like totally interested in that whole the Arc the Clown horror flick. Smile 2, which I was like, I didn't see that. I saw. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I didn't know they were actually going to give it a sequel.
I saw Smile, and it's definitely something that can have a sequel, because it's kind of like what do you call it? Tag, I guess you can say, without trying to give too much away. Because if somebody has it, the only way to get rid of it is to do certain things to get rid of it, and
sort of like It Follows. So like It Follows,
kind of like that, but not as. You don't have to do that.
Bang. You're going to bang anybody.
Yeah, you don't have to bang anybody.
It's like a horror STD.
You kind of got to do something a little bit worse to pass it on to somebody else and smile, then bang them.
And then my third one, and this is kind of like for comic folk, is Hellboy the Crooked Man, but I think it's not coming to theaters from what I hear. It's straight to digital, if I'm
Oh
not
wow,
mistaken.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I heard news about it. That is,
Mm.
it might not get a theatrical release. So,
I-
but if you guys are interested in like comic book horror, check out that Hellboy the
Okay.
Crooked Man if y'all interested in
I
that.
I I'm gonna say something,
Hmm.
Dido, and is
Yeah.
I mean, you were looking for a second there in the video stream. You were looking like you were on 56K dial-up.
Because I feel like I farting there, man. I moved over to T-Mobile's 5G, and their 5G
Oh,
is
you did?
not.
You did?
Yeah, but it's not because I have T-Mobile with my cell phone, and I never
So you
had a
got
problem
T-Mobile
with it.
home
So I
internet?
move over, yeah, for the home internet, and that bitch is hoo-hoo. So either A, I have to figure out where to put the gosh darn thing because maybe right
Could
now
be.
it's in my front window in
Could
my front room. I might have to
be.
move it to another spot somewhere. I got to figure out maybe with my phone I can figure out where's the best spot for the 5G connection in the house and then move it there because I don't know what the heck is going on with it. The other one that I had, they were stable, but I don't want nothing to do with that one anymore because they were pissing me off. How like they send me a new modem and says,
Mhm.
"Hey, you got to upgrade this modem." I was out of town. They cut off my internet. Cream was coming to my house. Yeah, when I was out of town, this was earlier.
Wow.
They cut off the internet because they wanted me to upgrade to the new modem, and I haven't done so yet. So they cut it off, and I'm
That's
like, all my
some
house
So this was
runs on the internet. My
this was when you
lights,
went
my
to the wedding,
locks,
right? This is when you
everything.
went to the wedding, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the wedding, and then when I got back, I tried hooking it up, and it would not connect. I don't know what the heck
That's
was wrong
wild.
with the thing. I told him when I was there to do a new account because, as some of you guys out there may have noticed or not, I have gotten divorced. It's an unfortunate event, and a lot of stuff was that particularly. I wanted my own account with it, and
Yeah.
they supposedly started my own account. But then they canceled my account for no reason. I'm like, why the heck would you guys do that? I don't know what the heck is going on. So
It has something to do with it.
I
It
just
has
sent them
something to do
all
with
their
the ex-wife.
equipment back.
It has
I don't
something to
know,
do with the
maybe,
ex-wife.
but
Yeah, it probably has something to do
I
with that.
sent all the equipment back, did my own thing, and
Mhm.
now it just seems like
I mean,
it's not as fast as I want to do.
Simon, am I crazy? Am I crazy?
He,
Like, look at it.
he
Look at
just
this. Look at this
froze.
man right now.
He
Look at
just
this
froze.
man. He literally looks like he looks like those old real video streaming movies. Like
And he's
there's no
gone.
detail. There's no
Nah,
detail. It's
it's
just
like
really blotchy and
Oh,
it's
blocky.
like
and
framing. Yeah.
you know what's so fucked up?
Yeah.
And because I'm talking shit, I'm running a speed test, and this
Mufasa
bitch is
or
doing 128 megabits per second right now. Just because I'm talking
Yeah.
Mufasa
shit, but
because
my
Okay.
the
upload
wife
Okay.
the
speed is
wife
what's
the wife wants to see
is
that, so I'm gonna
ass.
go see that too.
Wait, 10,
I didn't
11,
see the Lion King.
12, 13, still
Wait, you
ass.
talking about Mufasa? I think it's like I guess
So
I told you
that's
about
my
that.
numbers.
I guess they're the movie's supposed to like I guess they're gonna adapt with Kimba the White Lion in this one.
Yeah. So
For this
Ugh.
yeah, I don't care about any of those. Nope, not. I don't care about those. So, moving right along. So,
Mhm,
obviously, one of the things that people are somewhat looking forward to,
mhm.
in the movie theaters is Joker 2,
Yeah.
Nah.
Folia Doo.
Mhm.
Now, there's reviews are out.
And the movie ain't out yet.
People have seen it,
Mhm.
and them out of the theater reactions ain't looking so hot. Like to the
Yeah, they
point
said
they're saying that why did this movie get made? Like we're talking this.
why is it a single
Yeah,
or a single
why is it a sequel?
musical?
Why is it a musical? What is the
Mhm,
point of this movie? Like it's not good. Like a lot of the reviews out of the mouth, like I'm
Well,
sure there's some people
well,
that are gonna go see it. I
mhm,
personally have zero interest in it. I'm not going
mhm,
to go see it. I don't care.
mhm.
But some people are
Nah,
gonna go see it. What were you gonna
I'm
say?
good. No, I'm saying we know why it's a musical. One actress or music artist in it, Lady Gaga's in it, and for some reason they can't do a movie without her singing in a movie.
Yes, I can. They did in the
Yeah, they
House of Gucci.
definitely can.
Yes, I can. They
It,
did in the House of Gucci. So and
it,
she was good in that.
hmm.
Oh man, she looked fine. She looked fine as hell. But in House of Gucci, I'm not fronting. Like, no, she did. She looked fine as
I'm
hell
gonna have to check that
in
out
House of
now.
Gucci. And House of Gucci was a to me,
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that movie.
yeah, House of Gucci
I
was a good movie. Like
I
really
totally
good,
forgot about that.
really
But
really good movie.
but still though, it's like in my opinion, it's like from what I'm seeing, it's like okay, let's casket Lady
Mhm.
Gaga, but have her sing. It's like you don't really need to do that, man.
They didn't
Just
need to make a
have the movie
sequel.
be a movie. Just let her
No, they
act.
did. They didn't need it to. It didn't need to be a musical,
Mm,
and that's what a lot of people are saying about it. It was like
mm,
the musical parts served zero purpose. Like
mm,
it was like, what are you doing? Like most of it, like a lot of the musical parts
mhm.
basically interrupted the flow of doing something maybe that might have been worthwhile, and then you just all of a sudden just go to this musical number just because it was just it's very disjointed. It wasn't very good. That's what a lot of people
Yeah.
are saying out of it.
The
But again, I
GQ did say GQ did say it doesn't have to be
shouldn't-
musical.
he said that from the jump. I did too.
Yeah.
I did too. I said it. I was like, why are you making this a musical? Why? What's the point? Like everything. First of all, make it a musical. That's going to turn people off. Number
Yeah.
one,
Certain
because
people. Certain
certain
people.
people. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it just so
I'm
happens
one of them.
that it just so happens that that certain demographic of people that fall into that certain people category are the people that like comic book movies. Like
Yeah.
I'm being 100%.
Yeah, but majority of there's some people that like musicals, but this movie
Mhm.
technically is a comic book movie based
Yes,
off a comic book character
yes.
that
As much well, you hear Todd
uh
Phillips say it. You hear Todd
yeah.
Phillips say it.
Yeah, I
We
forgot
don't
about
want it
that.
to be a comic book
Yeah, we
movie.
do the movie. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like okay, well, then what is it then? Tell me.
yeah. I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
just the joke. He's just Joker, and he has
I
nothing to do
guess.
with. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I guess.
It's
Um,
just a story that somebody wanted to tell, and that was basically it. And the guy told the story, and it was not supposed to really connect
So,
to
what movies are
anything
you
in the
looking
comic
forward
books
to?
at all. Am I
the
not
well, yeah.
talking? Am
Oh, I'm
I?
sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Go ahead. No,
I was
you are.
just cleaning up on the Rex of the Joker, and they
What?
didn't need to make a sequel just because it made a whole bunch of
No, I
money.
was
That's the
asking
only
like what
reason
movies
why.
were you looking forward to coming out this fall?
I know, but I wasn't finished speaking on the last topic.
No, he's right. He's right. He need to finish his thought. But to follow up
Yeah.
with that,
Hmm.
so to what do you say? What do you say
Hmm.
to because Dotto's right. He wanted to make his own story.
Oh, okay.
Well, honestly,
Hmm.
it even Joker 1 was a derivative of other more well-known, well-done movies.
Yeah.
Then why did you name it Joker? If you wanted to strip
'Cause it's-
everything out of it
yeah,
and
I
make
agree.
it the Joker, why name
Right,
it Joker?
Joker.
But we already know the
We
answer.
know. Yeah, we know
We know
that
the answer to the question.
this money is basically
Yeah,
it.
you're right. It's the cash in. Yeah, 100%.
Hmm.
Let's not hang on the Joker
No,
anymore.
now we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
move
yeah.
on. Thank
Yeah,
you.
now we can move on to some other stuff. So, um,
Let's up anime. Let's see.
yeah, so there's plenty of anime. Actually, I wanted to bring up the list
It's a
of
lot.
there's a lot of stuff
So
that's getting ready to come back. So
so
so you can
much
see from here,
anime.
I pulled up my anime list, and you can see here. So number one, actually coming back, ReZero's coming back. That actually came out today. Uzumaki already started. And if you're not up on Uzumaki, it's airing on Adult Swim. And Uzumaki, I think they're airing it subtitled too. I could be wrong. Um,
Ooh.
but it is it's from the mind of I forget the creator's name. Let me put it
Hmm.
up. Uzumaki Spiral of Horror.
Hmm.
The creator was uh Junji Ito.
Okay.
And he's known for creating some really macabre, dark, psychological um horror stuff. So it's got horror and supernatural elements
Ooh.
just in
Okay.
time for like spooky season,
Just
which we're clearly
Halloween.
in.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
So definitely check that out if you like. Also coming back is Ari Fureta, which you
Can't
said,
wait.
Simon, you're
Can't
you're
wait.
looking forward to. You're looking
Can't
forward
wait.
to. Um uh
Bleach. Don't forget about.
Bleach is coming back. Yep, Bleach is
Yep.
back. The third part of the Thousand
I
Year Blood.
didn't. Okay, I did not expect them to like because like I thought that it was like
Mhm.
done and dusted. They weren't going back to it. I
Yeah.
mean, the manga was finished and it was
Mhm.
like, but I guess they wanted to like finish the actual anime to
Mhm.
coincide with the actual manga. So
Yep.
good on them.
Yep.
I applaud them for that.
Also coming back, obviously, for those of you that are watching it or were watching it,
Hmm.
the third arc of let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right here. The third arc of Rurouni Kenshin, the Kyoto arc, is getting ready to
Hmm.
come out. This for those of you that didn't watch Kenshin in his original run, this was the best arc. This arc was the best arc.
I've told you the story before. Waffles, he literally sold all his Kenshins, but the Kyoto.
But those ones, I mean,
so he kept those. He kept those, the best ones.
Good ones.
I sold all of it. I should have kept those too, but I sold all
out
of
of
it.
all of it. Those were the best. It had the best opening. Well, actually, no, it had the best ending theme.
Yep.
Remember that ending thing from TM Revolution? That was the best ending thing. The best story, the best characters. In there, best action. Dude, it was the best everything. So definitely look forward to that. And surprising a lot of people coming back is Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online is getting a season 2, which
I'm good with that.
I never thought it was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen either because it was so many years ago. But here it is, it's coming back. And obviously for some people that you already know that Ranma 1/2 the remake is coming out.
Yeah, baby.
But the long-awaited Dragon Ball Daima, the last creation of Toriyama before he passed away, drops next week.
I'm curious about that myself because I'm
curious.
I don't understand. Look, listen. I just saw the trailer of it.
It's like something like it's his last.
Am I like on lagging
before he passed away?
No, you're not lagging. I can hear you.
Okay,
Simon, hold on. Let him talk.
Am I lagging?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know if you're lagging.
I'm talking. I keep being talked over.
No, I was just saying that. I was like when I first saw it drop,
bro.
Am I lagging?
I don't know.
No, you just keep talking over me every time.
Yeah. Just let him talk. Go ahead, Dado.
As I was trying to say, it seems like I watched the trailer of it, and it seems like he's trying to do Dragon Ball GT, but his way, because you got a little Goku, but now everybody's little for some reason, and I'm interested in seeing what this is about. Okay, now I'm done, and I'll stop talking for the rest of the show so I can.
Simon, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
What I was gonna say is because the reason why I was saying it, I don't see. First of all, I don't see Darien. His screen was black. That's why I'm I guess I was cutting him off. But anyways,
you don't see him.
No, he's like his screen is black. Like he just disappeared.
I'm gone.
But
nobody.
I can see him. I can see him. I can hear him. I can see him. I can hear him. Well, if you want to drop off and come back in, come on back in. Amarak, he's a little blurry, but he's on 56K dial-up.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back in. I'll be right back.
All right. So
he's not him. I probably gotta come back in.
Well, no, he's gonna drop out and come back in. So we'll see. But for me, I hear what you're saying, and that's not a bad analogy. The Dragon Ball Daima topic. I can see that, and that's interesting. I didn't look at it that way, but just for me, I'm not interested in little Goku, baby Vegeta. I wanted them to continue Super, and I'm super, no pun intended. But I'm disappointed that. So you can see him now?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe if you see him, then now you can hear him. But anyway, so the disappointment is that the pun, no pun intended, but they should have been continuing Super. That's my selfish opinion on it. But they decided to go a new direction, and we'll see if there's any more Dragon Ball after this. We'll have to see. What else is out there? So Iguana Man says, I still think Super will continue in movie form. We'll have to see. Because again, now that Toriyama's gone, Masako Nozawa is getting, like I said, older. She ain't gonna be able to be Goku forever.
Exactly.
Are they gonna make Goku? Are they gonna make Dragon Ball without her being Goku's voice? I don't know. We'll see. They have a penchant. The Japanese are very respectful in a lot of ways. They are not afraid to let certain things die, but as GQ like to say, money talks more than anything. And Dragon Ball is one of the biggest cash cows around the world. So, hey, maybe they'll do a James Earl Jones and they'll AI her voice. I don't know.
They got people out there that can sound like, because just like how we have people who sound like a lot of our cartoon characters, you got one dude that sounds like almost everybody on The Simpsons. When they were doing Rick and Morty, you had guys that sound like that. there's somebody in Japan that sounds just like how Goku sounds, and may be already in voice acting, or money will continue that thing going, because Dragon Ball was supposed to end years ago. Remember, it was supposed to end after Frieza, and it didn't, and it was supposed to end after Cooler, and it didn't. Is because it knew it was making money. So,
yeah, 100%. No, 100%. Was there any other in the anime realm that you guys were looking forward to that's getting ready to come out, or movies or TV?
Yeah, the what was it? The 5th season of How to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon.
I have not watched that.
That's getting dropped. Yeah, it's getting dropped on the 5th. I'm actually excited.
Okay.
Can't wait.
I do have a couple that I would like to maybe recommend to some people that they might want to check out. One of them is called Yakuza Fiance. It seems like a silly premise just from the name, but the trailer showed pretty good. And probably the biggest one that a lot of people are probably going to be keeping their eye on is Dan to Dan. That actually got a movie preview release, a limited theater run. So that should be that, and that's coming out actually on Friday. So I'm very much looking forward to Dan to Dan. It looks like it's going to be really, really good. I can't wait for that to come out.
And you got the makers of the Mashal second season opening doing the music for it.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about Beastars final season.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to talk about that. We also forgot to talk about this that 3D animated Gundam movie on Netflix is getting ready to come out in a couple of weeks. So that I'm looking forward to that as well.
Netflix dropping a lot of anime. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember Castlevania. The second season.
Oh yeah, they did say that's coming out, but I don't think that's coming out till winter. I think that's winter.
I didn't hear about that. Who's it gonna be on?
Netflix.
No, not where it's going to be showing. Who's going to be on?
Oh no, I think it's the second part of.
Oh, it's the second part for Richter.
Yeah, so I think they're really gonna. I think they're gonna go into Symphony of the Night now.
Oh well, they can't quite.
Why not?
Because they didn't tell Dracula X.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Maybe they're gonna do Dracula X. Maybe they're gonna do Dracula X. We'll see.
Yeah, but he is back though. I mean, at the end of the what's the name? Spoiler alerts if y'all haven't seen it, but
no, that's true.
Y'all should have seen it.
That's one of the truth. So, Hannah Omega had a question: Is the Elusive Samurai one to watch? My answer is yes. That thing is beautifully animated, and pretty. It's an unconventional story. It's surprisingly violent.
Yep, I just watched the first episode yesterday.
Surprising, dude. Tell me you wasn't shocked when that shit flipped when it did.
Well,
right?
And I'm like,
the head comes off right after that.
What was that? What happened?
That boy is surprisingly violent. Surprisingly violent. It's really good. But it is really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Lots of puns, lots of really funny good stuff. But like I said, beautifully animated, really good. All right, so let's move on. So a few other things hanging out there. We paid our condolences to a lot of the stars that passed away a little bit earlier, but some news and notes, some new stuff that actually got announced. So today it was announced, and I want to hear what you guys have to say and think about this. Tom Holland's understudy on one of his most recent theatrical Broadway runs, is been cast in the live action Voltron series that is coming out from Amazon MGM Studios. So we've always been of mixed belief about this movie, and I think it stems from our belief that you could never really realistically do a live action Voltron. But here's what changed my mind. You guys may or may not know, and I'm talking to the guys on the panel. that I'm a big fan of Super Robot anime. Like I've loved Mazinga Z, I've loved Get a Robo. Okay, so you're up on Super Robots, and you know like a lot of those ones from
Yeah,
back in the
I
day.
was.
So
Yeah.
so Voltus 5 had a live action show in the Philippines. And Voltus 5 is for those that are uninitiated, is very much like Voltron in that it's a team of 5 that pilot machines that combine into one super robot. It predated Voltron by at least a good almost 10 years. And it was one of the more popular shows in Japan, but it was super popular in the Philippines. In fact, it was super revered, and that's why Voltus 5 got a live action treatment that was done in the Philippines. In order for you to do something like this, you have to make a convincing CGI super robot. They did that with Voltus 5. If you haven't seen Voltus, if you've never seen Voltus 5, let me go ahead and pull up. If you've never you've never seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
So you've never okay. So Voltus 5. I don't need to play the combiner, but I'll just play the trailer a little bit.
I know about Voltus 5, but I never seen the actual live action of it.
Yeah, so this is the live action that they did that I'm playing on TV. So they even had the goofy.
Okay, this look dope as hell already.
Just you ain't seen Jack. You ain't seen Jack, like literally. And this is all CG that they did for Voltus 5.
Holy shit.
It's dope.
Holy
right?
fucking shit, dog. Yes.
It's dope, right?
Dope as hell. Okay. Yeah.
So 100%, you can do any super robot movie anytime. Now, they proved it can be done.
You just need the imagination and the vision for it.
Yes. And you need the money. Like they spent
and the money. And the money.
And the money. And it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look cheap. It looks good, like really good. They did the damn thing, right? So I'm more convinced than ever that they could do a live action Voltron. They 100% could do a live action Gundam if they want to. Nothing is stopping them anymore. So I'm cool.
After Transformers, after Transformers, you should be able to do anything live action.
Well, yeah, it's true.
That is the CG looks good. It really has to do with the story, not really the look. You convince me with that story. If it's a story like the Netflix Voltron, then we'll be there. But if it's like that 3D Voltron from the 90s,
the Lost Dimension,
bro, why are you bringing that?
Oh man, why are you bring that up?
Just making a comparison.
Why you bring that up, man?
But I in agreement. Like, I mean, we get kind of like because like Pacific Rim, that was like kind of sort of like our like, okay, in America it can be done. They were showing us like, yeah, we can do giant robot films. It's just that the problem is, and of course, Ken, you and I know, it's like, is it in demand? Is it something that I mean, like nerds like us, like mecha nerds, we want this. But the problem 100%. The problem is, can Hollywood sell it, and will people, as they say, if you build it, will they come?
So I've always been of the opinion, right, that the only mecha anything that could work, it would have to be Gundam, right? Because Gundam is not necessarily about the machines. The machines are cool.
It's about the people.
Gundam, it's about the people. It's about the people. It's about the conflict.
Yep.
Once you center your conflict about that and don't make it about the flashy robot to try and sell toys, you got a winner. You got a winner. And people love conflict. They love fighting. Gundam can do it.
Gundam wars still. Well, I'm not saying wars still, but I mean, like, war movies are kind of like.
I totally get what you mean. Totally got what you mean. All right, so we got about 10 minutes left before we break out of here. Let's turn it over to people. Let's see what you guys kind of want to talk about. What else is going out there to kind of maybe start it off while you guys get something. The G.I. Joe: The Wrath of Cobra came out this week. There's already playthrough videos. I think it took somebody like 2 hours to beat it, something like that. I don't know. I know GQ is gonna get it. I'm looking forward to playing it with you guys. But if I'm be honest, like one things I've always not liked about it is that it doesn't look as good or as polished as Shredder's Revenge, TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So,
and I'm still waiting on that Toxic Avenger. Did that even come out yet?
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they made this.
I totally forgot about that.
I
Totally
was
forgot.
like, yeah, I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, that's cool, but the game is like, I don't know if the game is still in limbo or what. I have no clue. I haven't seen anything else other than, I mean, it looks like they just dropped it and went on to G.I. Joe. Hopefully that's not the case.
Like, and it's sad because Toxic Avenger looks better than the Wrath of Cobra.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
That Power Rangers game, Rita's
It was,
what is it? Rita's Revenge or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good. That looks better than this G.I. Joe game. Why couldn't this G.I. Joe game get the polish that it deserved as a side scroller?
Why in the heck all these beat 'em ups are coming out all of a sudden? It's just like,
hey, don't knock it, man.
I'm just asking because we talked about this a little bit earlier when we were talking about fighting games and anime fighting games, right? And I was under I would have liked to see Naruto being done as ninja games like Tenchu or you carrying out missions or something like that. A G.I. Joe game, they could have been more genre based. It could have been like, a shooter, like a 3D Contra or 2D Contra, or like even like a Gears of War type thing. But they didn't do that. They would beat them up because apparently just beat 'em ups are just easier to do, I guess. But I don't know. That's just me.
So, couple things out of the chat. So, Minority's asking, so since we aren't getting a second season of Redo a Healer, any other anime you would recommend that are like Redo a Healer? Sorry, sir. No, I don't. I don't have any. But
wait, which one is Redo a Healer?
I'm not falling for that.
I'm not falling for it either. I'm saying which one it was. I don't remember.
Look it up, man.
Yeah, look it up, man.
Yeah,
man.
Look it up, man. Yeah, look it up. Man.
It's one of them animes,
man. Yeah, it's one of them. So, so anyway, so yeah, outside of that one, what I was watching this season, I did watch The Fable. So The Fable was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of some other ones that trying to think of some.
I thought The Fable was really good because I liked him as a assassin. Now there's a new assassin anime coming out. I don't know if it's coming out this fall. What was it called? So old man, he was like a bartender, had glasses on.
I remember that too. They did look interesting. You're right. You're right.
What the heck's the name of it?
I don't remember the name of it either, but I'd have to look it up. I definitely would have to look it up. But Minority, I'll put a thread in the Facebook chat, putting out some anime recommendations that people could check out, and we can start a discussion on that. Anybody else got anything out there? So Hannah Omega says, we know anything about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle yet? Other than that trailer, no.
No.
Other than that trailer that we got, no, we don't know anything. And again, that brings up another thing. Wasn't Tokyo Game Show supposed to be like happening already or soon or something like that?
I think it already happened.
Did it?
Sakamoto Days.
Yeah.
That's the one. Sakamoto Days is the one we forgot to mention. That looks great. That looks great. So Minority Games, there you go. Sakamoto Days. That's going to be good. It's airing on Netflix. I think it's Netflix exclusive. 100%. So definitely go check that out. So Tokyo Game Show 2024. If it happened, how in the hell did Tokyo Game Show happen and literally nobody's talking about it? Like
there was nothing. I mean, literally from what I looked at it, but I mean, I saw a couple trailers, but it wasn't really anything that interested. They had, of course, the big one was Snake Eater. They had announced that, the new Metal Gear update
there was a trailer for it.
Yeah, it was a trailer for it, and
so there was nothing new that was
nothing
talking about.
No, man, it's like Xbox, of course, they tried to polish their shit, but it is what it is.
Okay, so there was Monster Hunter Wilds. So I see that. Death Stranding 2.
Just Raining 2, yeah, I forgot about that. Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah, that dropped.
Oh yes, I did. I do remember seeing that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Iguana Man is talking about Unreal just did Unreal Fest 2. They have some crazy tech coming. I have to go check. I have to check that out. I actually have a few days off from work coming up, so I have a
Double
lot
Dragon Revive with Billy Lee.
Okay, I do remember seeing the trailer for Double Dragon Revive.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people have been keeping up with a lot of Double Dragon stuff, right? There's been a lot of Double Dragon games that come out recently. Now they tried to do a remake of Double Dragon 2 for Xbox. That's the worst looking Double Dragon game I've ever seen. And Neon, which is because Neon came out, people were poo-pooing on Neon, and this one does look a little bit better.
Neon was all right.
Neon was good. I love Neon. This one doesn't look like it's going to be that bad, but we'll see.
Okay, you might like this. Phantom Blade had a game showing at Tokyo Game Show.
Phantom Blade. I haven't even played one.
Oh, Phantom Blade Zero.
Phantom
Blade Zero. Okay, yeah. So there's this game that from Atlas that Minority Games is talking about, Metaphor ReFantazio. From the same creator as
I heard about
Persona 5.
Yeah. I heard about that game.
I'm not playing that because those types of games are not in my wheelhouse. But I think my daughter was interested in playing it. So and she is a Persona fanatic. Like she's maybe played and replayed Persona 5 3 times by now. Like that's how much. Like, and I think it's mostly because of the music. If we keep it in the butt, it's mostly because of the music. The music in Persona 5 is top tier. I ain't gonna front. It is top tier.
But like I said, I mean, sometimes the Tokyo Game Shows and they do go all out. But like I said, there wasn't really anything worthy of note. Like I said, I mean, other than like I said, Metal Gear.
Hello. PS5 Pro, they could have showed.
Oh yeah,
they should have showed something.
They showed us like maybe like the Blade of Grass. They got upgraded by 2%.
Right.
That's pretty much. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Blade of Grass. Look at it. It's been upgraded.
Right.
By like 2%.
Look, man.
2.5%.
Oh wait, didn't they? Okay, so y'all saw the video of the PS5 Pro PlayStation Anniversary Edition that they had.
Yes.
The special edition that they wanted to charge like $1,000 for, practically, right? Why
I heard
that boy didn't even sell out. Like nobody's trying to. Yeah, it didn't even sell out.
I thought it did.
No, it didn't even sell out. Like nobody's trying to get the scalp it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, $1,000 for like an anniversary. Oh yeah. I mean, hell, I could. You know, it's funny though. If you really think about it, they could just sell that damn like the little panels, man. That's pretty much what they're gonna do.
What the covers? The
covers?
I would have bought those. Yeah,
you could probably buy. You could probably buy the covers, but if you want the controllers, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to buy the system because them controllers you're not going to find those.
So GQ is saying, where can you buy it? It was sold out pretty much everywhere. So from what I heard, it may be sold out now.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, it didn't sell out like super
right
fast.
away. Yeah, right away.
Yeah, I was in line and then I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? I don't need to be spending this money.
You and a lot of other people. You and a lot of other people.
Yeah. What you call it? Did you hear about the Japanese, how they're keeping the scalpers?
Okay. I'm mistaken. Not the anniversary edition. The anniversary edition did sell out.
Okay.
The regular PS5 Pro.
Oh, okay.
My bad. The regular PS5 Pro.
You know what's funny? Yeah,
that's my bad.
Hey, yo,
I'm sorry,
fellas. Y'all want to know something funny?
Yeah.
So I get a notification from Best Buy that the PS Pro anniversary is on sale. They'll do pre-sales. So why the fuck did they send me the actual the notification to pre-order and that bitch was sold out? Are you serious? I was like, it's
comical.
It's like you got me. Nice practical joke, but it's like I can't make shit up like that.
Yeah, that's bad.
You send me a notification to pre-order it and the bitch is sold out.
Yeah, man. Like F Best Buy. They die in a slow death, in my opinion.
Very slow death.
Very slow death, in my opinion. All right, so that's about to wrap it up for us. Dido, what you
Mhm.
been building today? Show us
Well,
preview before we bust out of here.
I'm building the what you call it, and
Another
I
car?
don't know what kind of car it is. That's what
Is
it
it the
is.
Batmobile?
Just
Is it
classic.
Can't really see it with
Haven't
the. Why does it look like
the
you
glare.
keep well, no, not the
Glare.
glare. Your 56K connection. We can't really see the details.
Oh
But
well, it's
it looks
unfortunate.
like honestly, it looks like a car you've already built before.
Yeah.
Similar color
No,
scheme.
they got a
Hey.
lot of freaking. Well, I like, even though I wish they call it a livery was a little bit different. I like the blue and the orange. I got
Mhm.
4 cars over there that are very similar, but this is a different color blue. I kind of wish it was that color blue. The Gulf. If you just look up Gulf livery, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
All right. I'll have to look that up. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for us here at Culture Junkies Live. Thank you very much for joining us today. Amarak is asking real quick before we bust out of here, how many cars have you built, would you say?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 10, 12, 14, 18, 22, what is that? 25, 28, 30, 34,
This dude's
38.
still counting.
Where am I at? 42, 45, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
Let's go 60.
60.
60 cars.
I think, if I'm counting correctly.
Now, don't you wish you were like what was that? What was that movie? In the upcoming movie Red One, where they took the car and they could literally just turn it into a real car. Don't you wish?
Yeah, well, that would be kind of nice. I can actually have. This is what happens when you have a midlife crisis and you don't have money to go actually buy a Corvette.
Maybe you'll get there one day. All right, all right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and bust out of here. Thank you very much for joining us over the course of this past hour. Make sure you come back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, for another great episode. Culture Junkies Live from my friend Simon Says and the great Dada Kuji in his 56K dial-up mode. I'm Kishiro. We'll see you guys later.
Can't get
Have
out.
a good one. Have a good one. Man, he should make that AOL dial-up noise.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.